Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel and to another Madden 24 franchise video. And in this video, I'm going to be playing against the 5-1 Houston Texans. Now this game is very important because not only are we second in our division, we could potentially move up to number 1 over the Atlanta Falcons, but as you guys know, if you guys have been watching this series, you guys know about the whole rules that we do for every episode. But if we have a 5-win season, then we can trade for an 85 to 90 overall player for basically free. So I'm going to transfer an 85 to 90 overall player to our team, whoever I want, and whatever position I would want for our team. But we first got to win this game, right? Let's say if we lose out, then obviously that would be pretty bad. If we lose every single game, then we won't even be able to get that, and there would be a lot of consequences to, you know, having a bad season. But we need to win this game, and if you guys are new to the series, I do have a whole playlist on my channel going over episode 1 all the way up until now, so go check that out, because you definitely need to watch episode 1 to see how the rules work for this series, because it's not just a regular franchise series, it's very in-depth. But before we get into the game, we do have to spin our positions wheel and our challenge wheel. So let's get into the positions wheel and let's see what position we have to do our challenge with. And we're spinning it right now, and we get quarterback. Okay. Alright, so we have to do this challenge with Baker Mayfield unless he gets hurt, which would be pretty bad because, you know, Bryce Young is already hurt, and we had a crazy fiasco this past couple of weeks. So don't want that to happen. But let's see what challenge we have to get with Baker Mayfield. So we're spinning it right now, and we get, oh, okay, 25 fantasy points. All right, that's not bad. So we have to basically accrue 25 fantasy points with Baker Mayfield. I feel like that's definitely pretty doable. So we'll get into the game. Hopefully we can get 25 fantasy points with Baker Mayfield. I think we can. It shouldn't be that difficult, but I mean, it all depends, right? Like, if we start stinking it up, then we're screwed. So we need to make sure that we can win this game. But I would like to get the 25 fantasy points with Baker. I think we can. Alright, guys. So, Baker Mayfield versus CJ Stroud. An insane game. We need to win this game. We're going to start off with a little zig route to Jonathan Mingo. And Mingo ends up picking up the first down. We are playing at our own home stadium, so that should give us a pretty decent advantage over these Houston Texans. These Houston Texans are really hot this year. They're really good. I did change Baker's number to number 2 because it looks a lot better than whatever he was wearing last time. As we're going to go back to Jonathan Mingo. Now, the way I play fantasy football in real life, I run a half PPR league, so I'm just going to go off of how my actual fantasy league would go off of, you know, but in this game. So I'm going to be just amounting those points like that. Hopefully you guys don't get too upset about that, but just however my league is in terms of accruing points and adding up points is how I'm going to be running, you know, any single challenge that I get that has to do with fantasy points in this series. So there you guys go, as Chuba picks up a couple yards there, as Baker Mayfield starting off the day with 4 for 4, 38 passing yards, and that's definitely going to be good. We do need passing touchdowns with Baker, because that's really going to be the easiest way to get these points, because we're not really going to get that many passing yards, at least I don't think so. But Chuba has been an absolute animal this year in terms of picking up rushing touchdowns. So it all depends, right? You know, winning the game comes first, you know, then, you know, completing the challenge and everything comes second. But if we could win the game and complete our challenge, it's always, you know, the best case scenario, as Chuba gets another big rush, and now he has the first down. Yeah, I mean, Chuba is definitely really good this year. He has been such an animal. It's actually pretty crazy how good he has been this year, but I don't know. I use my running backs a lot, and he's gotten the ball a lot this year, and, you know, he's been doing really good for us. Thank God, as DJ Chark's going to be open, and we're just driving down the field on these Houston Texans. They have not been able to stop any part of our offense, whether it's been us running or passing the ball. They just have not been able to stop it, as we're going to go back to the run. And hopefully we can kind of pick up this first down with Chuba. I just kind of don't want to get in the end zone with him because I want to get this passing touchdown with Baker Mayfield. We do definitely need this. But to be honest with you guys, like, I know, you know, he's kind of our backup, right? So whenever Bryce Young comes back, we're going to be using Bryce Young. So if we cannot complete this challenge with Baker Mayfield, it's not going to be the end of the world because, you know, he's our backup at the end of the day, unless we do want to trade him back. You know, then we could potentially do that. But I was not going to run into these games with Andy Dalton because there's no way that we're going to win with Andy Dalton. There's absolutely no way. So wasn't going to do that. As Adam Thielen is open and we misfire. And it's 4th and 3. I think we're going to end up kicking our field goal. I don't want to get too cute because I feel like we could easily, not get this, first down or this touchdown in general, and, just bad things can happen. As Will Anderson is actually injured, which is good for us, right? Bounty gate, let's go. So we end up leading the game 3-0. Hopefully the Texans do not score a touchdown. That'd be nice. And the Texans end up scoring an extra 3 points, so that makes the game tied 3-3. At the start of the second quarter, basically. So, all right, this is going to be a tough game for sure. I know they really haven't been able to show that they can stop our offense as Baker Mayfield overthrows LaVisca, but our defense has not been the greatest sometimes. Sometimes they can be solid, but other times they're just giving up points when they're not supposed to. So this is definitely going to be pretty interesting. This is not Colts franchise where I can feel pretty confident about our defense. This is Carolina Panthers franchise. And Jonathan Mingo catches a huge ball right there, and that brings us down to the 46-yard line. Jonathan Mingo 3 for 50 already, and it's just the start of the game pretty much. We're only in the second quarter. Mingo's going to have a good year for sure, as Hayden Hurst is open. Just catch it, buddy, and Hayden Hurst drops it. No, man. As Derek Stingley actually on the coverage. Okay, why is Derek Stingley guarding my tight end? I really don't know. I don't know how that works, but either way, we're going to try to pass it. We're going to do a little bubble screen. Adam Thielen, I just need you to break a tackle, buddy. Adam Thielen breaks a tackle, and he is down at the 33-yard line. That was a really good play. I was just banking on Adam Thielen, making someone miss, and he did, and he ended up picking up the first down, which is nice. He ended up picking 21 yards out of that. All right, we love to see that. As Chuba, again, another good rush. Yeah, He's just been so good for us this year. I mean, I just don't know what else to say about Chuba. He's been absolutely amazing. We really haven't used Miles Sanders that much this year. Really hasn't been on the field that much. I don't know why. He just has not been on the field. So we really haven't been able to use him that much. But it doesn't really matter as Chuba only picks up a couple yards there. But he's been really good for us this year. And I'm excited to see, how he ends up the year. As long as he doesn't get hurt or anything, he's going to win at least one award, whether it's best running back or offensive player of the year. He has to win something, as that is a horrible play. But yeah, he has to win something, right? This guy, I think, leads the league in rushing touchdowns, and I think he is top 3 in rushing yards. So he's been very good this year, despite, our team not being the greatest. I know we only technically have lost 2 games, but Chuba down at the 13. All right, as Baker Mayfield goes over the century mark already. 100 passing yards for Baker Mayfield. I am more confident on throwing the ball with Baker than Bryce Young, because Bryce Young just misses more passes. Because he's a lower overall, he's a rookie, so he's definitely gonna make some mistakes that I wouldn't want him to make, as we're gonna have to kick another field goal. It's another 4th down play, and I just don't want to really risk it. I'm not Dan Campbell and the Lions, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take our field goal, and we're gonna move up 6-3. Sorry that I didn't make a Carolina Panthers franchise video last week. Just didn't have the time to, and I was making other videos, so sorry about that. But we are back, and we are winning again. But the Texans could, of course, score back, and they don't. Okay, this is good for us. We could potentially extend our lead to even more as long as we score a touchdown here. We need a touchdown. We need Baker to get these fantasy points. And Mingo's going to be open again. Just catch it for me, buddy, and he does. Wow, I mean, this guy's been amazing today. Mingo probably already at like 69 yards, I would say, because I know last time he was at 50. And I think he might have just gotten 19 right now. So I guess 69 yards for Mingo is very nice for him. Anything over 50 yards for a rookie right here is nice, right? It's good. I think we run it. Here, and we should be able to pick this up with Chuba. At least pick up some decent yards, and we do end up picking up 9 with Chuba. Willie hasn't had the most insane first half of football. We just really haven't ran the ball that much, and we really haven't gotten to the point where we can run it in at the 5-yard line and try to punch it in for a touchdown. We really haven't been in that scenario, as Chuba just breaking tackles. Dude, no one can stop him. It's honestly incredible. They just cannot bring him down. You have to take, multiple defenders to bring down Chuba. He's been insane this year. Wow. It's kind of crazy. He's not even an X factor either. He's just breaking tackles. I don't know what else to say. As Hayden Hurst breaks a tackle, and Hayden Hurst almost gets the first down. If he broke that second tackle, Hayden would have been in the end zone for sure. Hayden Hurst has been, I think, our second best receiver this year in terms of yards. So, very nice for Hayden Hurst, which we'll take that, I guess. He's kind of a low overall, though. And normal development, so that's not good. As Chuba picking up the first down again for us. We're going to call our first timeout of our drive of the half. And we're going to kind of recalibrate. We're going to get into a different formation. And we're going to see if we can punch this in with Chuba. But when I mean punch in, I mean pass it to him. Hopefully he can get open. No, it's our fullback. Our fullback's open. And our fullback's breaking tackles. And our fullback is down at the 3-yard line. We're going to call our second timeout. How is our fullback getting catches? I don't know. We've resorted to that apparently. As we're gonna try to punch this in with Chuba Hubbard. You're 3 yards away, buddy, and he ends up losing a yard. Okay, that's not good. We're gonna hurry up, and we're gonna see if we can punch this in for our second time, our second chance. Chuba, no, yeah, just not good blocking. Wow. All right, we're gonna have to kick another field goal. We just have not been able to score in the red zone. This is actually incredible, dude. We need to be able to score in the red zone. We just haven't been able to, and now we're going to have to lead the game 9-3. It's been all field goals for both of the sides. We just really haven't been able to get in the end zone. Just fourth down, and we can't convert. So, kind of unfortunate as this is the start of the third quarter. Still, no touchdowns by both teams. Just a very low-scoring game. So, sorry for anyone that is watching this video and this game in real life. You know, obviously it's not real life, but if you guys technically, if this was real life and you guys went and paid tickets to watch this game, I am sorry, it's only 9-3. There's not really any scoring, just no one's getting open. As Jonathan Mingo's open, and we have a horrible ball, that would have been a touchdown. Oh my gosh, that would have been a dot to Mingo if he caught it, and not only that, that had to have been a touchdown. He was wide open. No one was guarding him. No one's guarding Hayden Hurst either. And Hayden Hurst actually capitalizes and breaking tackles. And he's down at the 43 as Derek Barnett is injured for the Houston Texans. Okay, we love to see that. 2nd and 10. We're going to try to hit either Mingo, Thielen, or Hurst. Because there's no point of throwing it to Giovanni Ricci. Actually, there is a point because he's kind of wide open. And I kind of trust him a little bit with breaking some tackles because he's such a big body person. He only, you know, gets a couple yards there. I don't know why we're using our fullback so much. He's just kind of just at the right spot at the right time, I guess. I don't really know. But it's 3rd and 7 now, and we need to convert this. We absolutely need to get this first down. Mingo's open. Catch it. Thank you, buddy. Jonathan Mingo just cannot juke at all. He is a really bad person to juke with, as Baker Mayfield doesn't even have like 10 fantasy points yet. I mean, he has no touchdowns, and he doesn't have that many passing yards, which is not good, but just really haven't had the chance to. And Chuba actually catches that. Okay, so we're down 2-yard line now. Don't know how he caught that. He kind of got popped like by Steven Nelson pretty much at the same time that he was catching it, and he still ended up catching it. Like, how does he catch better balls than our actual wide receivers? It doesn't matter. Hayden Hurst is open, and Hayden Hurst catches the first touchdown of the game. Holy crap. It's the 3rd quarter, and finally one team has scored, and it ends up being us, and Hayden Hurst gets first touchdown of the day, and that ends up extending our lead pretty big now. Now we're going to be up 15-3, and of course our kicker misses the extra point, and now the Texans score their own touchdown, and now it's 15-10. Alright, this is very good for Baker Mayfield because he does get some decent amount of fantasy points there. He gets 4 fantasy points for the touchdown, plus, you know, all the yards that he has. It's a pretty decent day. He just cannot, you know, throw any picks. If he throws any picks, that's going to be -2 points for him, which is not going to be good for us, as Chuba's going to be open. Catch it, buddy. And Chuba catches it, and he gets down to the 43-yard line. Alright, now we're kind of cooking a little bit. Chuba, he has total of over 100 receiving yards now because, or not receiving yards, in terms of total scrimmage yards because of the rushing and the receiving. And Chuba is going to get another big gain, and he's down at the 47-yard line. Chuba 13 rushes for 77 yards. Fortunately, no touchdowns, but we just really haven't had the chance to score any. But doesn't matter, we're winning the game. Alright guys, it's 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. We're going to run it with Chuba, and Chuba again. And I don't know if it's necessarily Chuba being really good, as Malik Collins is injured and he's grabbing his knee. That's not good for him. And I think it kind of has to do with our O-line. Our O-line has been blocking really well this year. Despite them being, you know, not like all freaking 90 overalls, but they've been blocking really good for us, and we've, you know, been able to capitalize on that. And it's not like Chuba's, you know, horrible. He's a very solid running back. It's just our blocking has been really good. And there's another Houston Texan player down. It's this time Jonathan Grenard, whatever, as he's actually limping to the bench. He's now sitting next to CJ Stroud, and he looks pissed, right? Obviously, you're going to be pissed off if you're injured, but I don't care because he's not on my team. Whatever. There's been a bunch of injuries for them. Thank God we haven't had any injuries ourselves, as what the hell is going on with DJ Chark? I don't know. He just decided to fall on the field for no reason. Why are you falling on the field, buddy? I need you to get open. I need these touchdowns. What are you doing? Come on. As whatever, it's now 2nd and goal. That was just a bad play. I mean, no one was really helping out at all, as DJ Chark this time is going to be open, and he's actually down at the 1-yard line. All right. Okay, what do we do here? Do we just try to hit a slant route and just hope that, you know, Adam Thielen can catch the ball? Do we want to rely on Adam Thielen, or do we want to run it in with Baker Mayfield? I don't know. We really don't have an option, as Adam Thielen is open. I don't know why I said Aiden. It doesn't matter. Adam Thielen is open, and he gets a touchdown finally. All right, Adam Thielen has had a really bad year, but it doesn't matter. He has a touchdown now, and that gets even more fantasy points for Baker Mayfield. What a beautiful throw. Beautiful catch. He was wide open. I mean, Jalen Petre just, I don't know what he was doing, but he just was not guarding Adam Thielen well enough, and he just got open, and we are now winning by 12, and we should be able to milk this clock out and hopefully win the game, but I don't know if we can milk the clock out. I think we still need some fantasy points with Baker Mayfield, so I don't think we're going to stop scoring anytime soon. If we could score another touchdown, because, yeah, Baker probably has like 8 plus 8, 16. Yeah, Baker still doesn't have his fantasy point total. Baker needs another touchdown and more, so we're going to have to score another touchdown with Baker if we want the challenge. 25 fantasy points can be pretty difficult for a quarterback sometimes, so it's not, you know, a given, and that's why it's a challenge. It's supposed to be hard. It's not going to be easy, and it's definitely not easy, right? We're winning, and we still haven't completed the challenge yet, so it's definitely going to be pretty interesting. Chuba, please. Thank you. Chuba Hubbard down at the 1. All right. This is where we pass the ball again, right? We got to pass the ball unless we run it in with Baker, which we could do as well. But I don't know how we're going to be able to do that. It's going to be interesting. Sorry for the background noise. It's literally freaking pouring outside as Baker rolling out of the pocket, and Baker's going to run into the end zone this time. We ran the same play as last time where we got into the end zone, but this time we took off of Baker. They didn't have any QB contains or QB spies, and I think this was the right time to run it in with Baker, and the reason why we ran it in instead of passing it in is because a passing touchdown is 4 points, a rushing is 6. So we end up getting an extra 2 points for the rushing touchdown with Baker Mayfield, and we extend our lead 29-10, and the Texans cannot seem to score any points, which is good for us. We love to see that, as we're going to end up winning this game pretty much pretty convincingly, but we still need to get this challenge of Baker because there's no way he has it right now. There's literally no way, as we need to hurry up. Yeah, Baker probably like 8 plus 8, 16 plus 6 is like 22, probably. I don't know, because, yeah, I mean, 16 plus 6 is... Oh, my God, wait, Adam Thielen. No, I don't think I should have done that. That's probably going to be picked. Okay. As no Elijah Vera Tucker is injured, that's not good at all. All right, hopefully he's okay. Is now Elijah Vera Tucker is out of the game. Not good. But, yeah, we need to get these... Oh, God, that was such a horrible throw. Under pressure, inaccurate. Yup. That's not going to work as Jimmy Ward. All right. Okay. Not good. We got to just air out this ball. We need another touchdown because right now we're not going to cut it. At least I don't think so. So we need to get this right here, right now. Mingo intercepted, and that is going to be it for our challenge. Yep. That's game. Yeah, we're going to win, but we threw an interception, which is not good. So now we have to lose -2. Yep. We didn't get the challenge, unfortunately, which, you know, kind of sucks, but yeah, as the Texans end up scoring an extra touchdown. Okay, good for them. All right, guys, so we end up finishing off the game 29-17. And, yeah, it was a pretty interesting game at first. You know, it was kind of really low scoring, I would say. But, yeah, let's calculate Baker's total points. So, basically what we have to do is we have to divide 281 divided by 25. And which is going to end up being 11.24 points. Okay, plus the 2 passing touchdowns, so that's plus 8. Which is now 19.24, minus the interception would be -2. So now Baker's at 17.24 plus the 0.1 yards. So we'll give that to him, 0.1. And now we have to do 17.24 plus 6 ends up being only, unfortunately, 23 points. So Baker Mayfield ended up missing his mark by 2 points. So actually, if we didn't throw the interception, we would have completed our challenge. But we threw the pick, and we didn't get the challenge of Baker, so now we're going to have to lose -2 overall to Baker Mayfield, which is not good at all. But let's check our stats. Yeah, Baker Mayfield, he had a solid day, I would say. Rushing-wise, Chuba, amazing. 19 rushes, 144 yards, 7.5 yards per carry. Receiving-wise, Mingo had a good game, 88 yards. Chuba really saw it on the air as well. And Hayden Hurst, 553 and a touchdown. Adam Thielen, 3 receptions, 49 yards, a touchdown. Giovanni Ricci ended up doing something. DJ Chark, really not much. And Ian Thomas, not much as well. And then defensively, Brian Burns, another good game with a lot of sacks. 2 sacks for Brian Burns, and unfortunately, no interceptions on the day. It doesn't matter, we still won the game. But obviously, the rules say if I fail a challenge, I have to lose -2 overall. So we're going to have to do that with 2 Baker Mayfield literally right now, which is going to suck. But I think we get Bryce Young next week anyways. Okay, this is actually funny. So we have to lose -2 overall to Baker, but we're upgrading him to a 77. So instead of him, you know, going down from a 76 to a 74, he's going to be going down from a 77 to a 75. All right, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, we'll put Field General on him. Doesn't matter. We're still going to have to, you know, lose some overalls on him as, you know, he gets a little bit better there. But yeah, we're gonna have to lose some overall on him, unfortunately. So yeah, let me do that right now. But before we end up doing that, actually, since we did win the game, we do get to put a development upgrade on one of our players that we want to do it to, and we get a +1 overall. So honestly, what we could do is, I don't know why we're getting trade offers for Lavishka. I'm not gonna accept those. But let's go to injury report. Let's see what's going on. And yikes. Okay, AVT is out for 7 weeks with a broken collarbone. Are you kidding me? And Bryce Young, he's going to be out for 1 more week. Wow, that is bad. Holy crap. That is a serious injury by Elijah Vera Tucker. Holy crap, that is bad. All right, so that's not good. Now we're going to have, I guess, Bradley Bozeman. We'll put Bradley Bozeman in for AVT. That's not good. We do get Taylor Moton back, but then we lose AVT. So that's still not good. But yeah, let me do that to Baker, and I'll put the +1 overall and +1 development upgrade on 1 player. I'll let you guys know that as well. But yeah, let me figure this out. Alright guys, so Baker Mayfield is now down to a 75 overall, which is, you know, pretty bad. Basically what I did, I just lowered his awareness by, like, who knows, +6 or -6, I would say, -7, around there. And then what we did is we put the +1 overall to Chuba Hubbard. So now, if you guys look at his speed rating, which is what we ended up upgrading, he went from 90 speed to 94 speed. So Chuba is going to be an extra 4 speed faster, which is definitely going to help his case. And now he's in an 83 overall with morale boost. And then the X Factor, or the dev upgrade, ended up going to Brian Burns, which now moves him from superstar development to superstar X Factor. This guy is an insane player. So yeah, let's, you know, put on some abilities on him, and let's just get him as good as possible. We're going to put unpredictable on him. And what are some other really good abilities? I mean, the Stonewall is pretty solid. So yeah, this is what Brian Burns is going to be looking like. He is now going to be Superstar X Factor, but this is going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe channel if you guys already haven't. Oh, wait, no. Wait, whoa. Hold up. We have to trade for a 85 to 90 overall player because we have a 5-win season. That is right. Okay, so as the rules say, if you have a 5-win season, you get a free trade for an 85 to 90 overall player. So I need to do that right now because, as you guys can see, we have 5 wins, which means we can get an 85 to 90 overall player. So let me do that literally right now. Wow. Alright guys, so this is the player that we end up trading for. So it is Josh Allen from the Jaguars. He is now on the team, 90 overall. He was an 89 overall, but he ended up having a skill upgrade, so I ended up upgrading him literally right now before I started talking. So now Josh Allen is a 90 overall player, and he's going to be on our team for basically the rest of the series. He has 92 finesse move, 78 power move. I needed an extra pass rusher because if you look at our defense, which what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be moving Josh Allen down to right end, and then I'm going to be moving Deion Jones to right outside linebacker most likely, or I can just keep it like this. Either way, wanted Josh Allen on our team. So anyways, hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next franchise video. I'll see you guys then. Bye. Okay, so I wanted to put this at the end of the video because you know how we traded for Josh Allen, right? And he was going to basically take the role of Frankie Louvu. Well, I didn't want Frankie Louvu on our team anymore because, you know, he wasn't going to get any playing time because of Josh Allen. Well, I just made an incredible move. So what I ended up doing is I ended up getting rid of Frankie Louvu and an extra player, like an extra backup player for a first round pick. So It sounds crazy that Frankie Louvu and an extra, backup would have such value, but the team that I traded with ended up really needed a right end, the Chicago Bears. So I ended up getting the Chicago Bears, one of their first round picks. So now we got Josh Allen, and then in exchange we basically got rid of Frankie Louvu and an extra backup, D end, for a first round pick, which we're gonna be able to use. So that first round pick is definitely gonna go to use very well. So yeah, I'm very excited for it. Let me show you the first round pick. So if we go to manage roster and we go to trade center and we go to trade finder and we go to our draft picks, this is the draft pick that I traded for. I traded for the projected 23rd overall pick in the first round. So now we're gonna be able to draft a first round player, because before we only had the second pick, the third pick, the fourth pick, fifth, sixth. So it really wasn't good, and I want to draft a lot of players this offseason. So now we have a first round pick, but we did unfortunately have to get rid of Frankie Louvu, but we don't need Frankie Louvu on our team anymore. So I'm glad we got rid of him. We don't need him anymore, and now we're gonna be rocking with Josh Allen and an extra first round pick for just getting a 5-win season. So very, very well. Anyways, again, I'll see you guys in the next video.